think the best case scenario, and I've been thinking about this a lot lately because um, in public, uh, turning the other cheek doesn't really work with these entities or whatever you want to call them. And if anybody knows that better than me, uh, it's me. If that makes any sense. What I'm trying to say is like I tried to turn the other cheek most of my life, and it didn't work. uh, you're left basically barely functioning and alive if you just turn the other cheek the whole time. So eventually you have to hit a breaking point and fight back, uh, and if they fear you in public for real, that's the best case scenario that I can think of. Just wherever you go, and if you're seen by them, they fear you, like real fear, because you see through them. Uh, None of their tactics will work. Um, the brainwashing of the past is fading. All their tactics they used in a closed environment is fading. You know, um, all the fear and terror that they put on you is fading, and so the slipper is on the other foot now, and now you can see them for what they really are, uh, from a different viewpoint. And if you see them in public, they feel real fear. Instead of approaching you and trying to seduce you, they just fear you, don't even try, and walk away. That is the best case scenario that I can think of, uh, in this world. Uh, it's just like these people just part away when they see you. They literally book it when they see you, in a public place. Like, so you don't have to worry about them coming up to you and trying to seduce you, at the grocery store. You don't have to worry about anywhere you go. You don't have to worry about it because they just scatter. You know what I mean? That's the most ideal scenario situation that I can think of, is if all of them fear you. And hell, maybe even like empaths will fear you, that are trying to mess with you as well, because sometimes not sometimes empaths aren't fully good. You know what I'm saying? Like, some they're susceptible to things like greed. They're susceptible to things like clout or things like that, or lust. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so no one is free of like these kind of impulses or desires, really. So even if you get like other survivors to fear you, that may be good too. uh, because I really don't want to be fucked with anymore for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Even by survivors trying to make money off me. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah. I mainly just want to be feared by everybody because it was always the other way around. Most of my life, I was the one that was in fear. I was the one that was in terror. I was the one in a fearful environment all the time. So to have it totally on the other foot would be ideal. If everybody else is afraid of me in the outside world, you know, at any public place, they fear me, you know, that would be ideal. Uh, to have it on the other foot in my situation. Well, that I've thought of, because turning the other cheek doesn't work. Submitting doesn't work. I promise. Submitting doesn't work. Turning the other cheek doesn't work. Uh, Being a servant to them doesn't work. Serving them doesn't work. Uh, it doesn't change their heart. Um, so being feared is the most ideal position when it comes to these things, in my opinion. And if you can achieve that and you be confident in yourself and you're just strong in yourself and in your power and anywhere you go, people just uh, fear you. That's ideal. Unless that person is a real person, unless they are a real person that can actually feel empathy and compassion and you know what I'm saying, like that's different. If they can feel those things, that's different. I don't really want them to fear me really, because I don't know. I just want the psychopaths, narcissists, all those all those fucks to fear me. You know, that's ideal. Uh, that's the ideal because I'm tired of them. I have such a losing record against them for just turning the other cheek, letting them do whatever they want, and just thinking that everybody has good within them somewhere is not true. It is not true. Some people do not have good in them at all. So you got to remember that. Uh, um, yeah, that's what you got to remember. Some people don't have any good or redeeming part of them at all. There's no redemption for these people that I can see. If Jesus hasn't redeemed them yet, then fuck. There's no hope. You know, hasn't redeemed them, hasn't tried to save them. I don't even think they can be saved. I don't think they want to be saved. So I think they just want to be destroyed in the end, maybe. Once death comes. Because I think they all think they can cheat death or something. I don't know. Or I don't know what they think. They think they're immortal forever or something. But anyway, that's all I want to say. But being feared is not a bad thing. You know, like I once thought, you know, it's not. Uh, it's actually a good thing to be feared uh, by these type of people. If they fear you for real, it's a good thing. It's ideal because they can't love you anyways. They can't encourage you anyways. They can't support you anyways. So having them fear you is ideal because of that. So that's all I want to say. Later.